Hello future UTSC students, welcome to my first ever video and it's going to be about the townhouse and residence at UTSC because I only ever saw one video about it. Shout out to Ella, she's a real one. But given the lack of information, I thought it's appropriate to create a video. As you can see, today is garbage day and let's just head to the laundry room. Alright, we're heading into the laundry room and you do need a key card to enter. So there's about 4 washing machine and 4 dryer machines. But usually one of them is broken, so that's about like 3 each. It's $2.25 per wash, it takes about 34 minutes, and it's $1.50 for 1 hour of drying. So there is a machine which you can just tap. You select either washer or dryer depending on what you want to do, and you just use your T card. Obviously I don't have my T card out because I'm actually not doing laundry today, but it's the same process. It's really easy, and that's that. Okay, so I have the campus map over here, so I'm just gonna very quickly show you guys everything that I wasn't able to film. So first of all, this area is called the South Residence. It is also where most first years will be placed, and it's quite far away from the buildings. And this area here, it's also townhouse units, but they're north residents. And usually upper years will be placed here, and they do have a stove here, but first years are very unlikely to be placed here. Other than that, there's also Joan Foley building. This is Joan Foley over here. This is for upper year. Next, this is the Harmony Commons building. It is where the dining hall is. And if I recall correctly, you're gonna have to take my word for it because I don't have a picture of it. So for weekdays, they open at 7 until 11. So 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. And for weekends, I'm really sorry, I do not have a weekend meal plan, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up a screenshot if I have it. But the website was inaccurate. I'm not sure if they have updated it, but they're not accurate. So that's that. And other than that, if you're located in the South Residence, one thing I find really good is that you're located near to the bus stops. But if you're in Harmony Commons or North Residence, you're also located near the bus stops, so it doesn't really matter. But you have the bus loop over here. This is what you call the bus loop. This is what the bus loop looks like in real life, I guess. And regarding the walk to the dining hall, Harmony Commons, usually I'll take like the other way, which is from here and then I'll walk here and then all the way here. Or you could do the long way out, but I guess this is the shortcut, you would say. If you walk quite quickly, it's about 8 minutes, I'd say. But if you wanna walk not slowly, just at like a normal pace or anything like that, it's about 10 to 12 minutes. Which isn't too bad, but you kind of get lazy sometimes. Other than that, if you want to go to the gym, it's all the way in Pan Am. This is the gym. So it's quite far away. I'd say it's about a 20-minute walk. Or you could take the bus if you don't feel like walking, but for most people, 20 minutes isn't too bad. If you're a part of a joint program, it's about like a 15-minute walk away from Centennial College. So yeah, hopefully what I've provided is quite helpful. And yeah, let's move on to the recorded part. So this is what most units look like from the outside. You have a window, you have a shovel, that's for when it snows, and You have the exterior garbage storage. You can store your garbage here. And other than that, this is where you enter. You do need a key card as well. So some things do come with the unit itself. So in here you have a storage area and they provide you with some stuff. You obviously have a mirror and you get this thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one for ironing your clothes. Do you know what I'm talking about? And that is a vacuum. You do get that, and you also get a mop. This is the mop, and you get a bucket as well. So those are the things that are included. Turning to the left, you now have a fire extinguisher, and just right above you have the fire alarm. And let's just move on to the right side. So as you can see, these are the shoe rack. They are not provided, so you kind of have to get them on their own. But now we're entering the living room kitchen area, I guess. We don't have a proper kitchen, so there's no stove obviously. Last year they had stove, but now they've replaced them with the garbage bins. You obviously have a microwave here. There's one and there's another one here, but this one doesn't work. Only the white one works, so really there's only one microwave. My god, I realize I used one too many times probably, but you get the point. And there is just so many cabinets, so many places where you can store your food and all that. And you have two fridge actually. That's the big one, and this is the mini one under the table. And yeah, let's move on to the basement. So this is a unit. I do not live here, so I cannot provide you a tour. But this is a hot water tank. You get a sweep and all that. This is the storage area. I'll show you guys what it looks like later on. But you have a bathroom here. This is the sink. It is outside of the bathroom. And yeah, the bathroom is quite small, but with most residents, it is quite small all the time. So this is what it looks like. There is another bathroom upstairs, and I'll quickly show you guys later on. And yeah, this is the sink, and this is the mirror. Alright, let's just head upstairs. So, okay, we're gonna have to speed this part up. But this is another unit. That's a shared unit as well. And this is the sink. We're sharing this sink with 4 people, so that's why it looks more messy. But this is the other bathroom. I'd say they're probably the same size, but we're sharing this one with 4 people because the other one is in the basement. And if you go another, it's not a flight of stairs, it's maybe half a flight of stairs. This is the storage area. This belongs to me, so I can show you guys what is inside. So that's usually where I place my luggage and suitcase and boxes for when I move out and all of that. So yeah, it's been nice to have a little storage room for yourself, I guess. And this is my room. I have the single room, and that is another room. That is the small single room. So entering the shower room, I guess I wouldn't call it a bathroom. So you have a heater here, so you'll be perfectly fine during the winters. So it's really easy to turn on. There's different levels, settings, you can adjust really well. And there is a chair here. I do not know what the function is. And this is the shower area. But there is a curtain that is a window, provide you a little bit of light. And also, to be honest, with the chair being there, it kind of blocks the way entering a bit, so the door doesn't really open that wide. This is what I'm talking about, so kind of have to adjust the chair if you want to enter like properly and all that. But this is my room. Let's just enter. Okay, so this is the closet. You hang your clothes in here. Do note that I'm filming this on the day of moving out, so I've cleared everything. This is the bed. I've seen people get like drawers underneath. I just happen to be unlucky, so it's just an empty space. This is the bin, trash can, same thing, whatever. And this is the drawer. They do not close and open very well. I didn't complain. They didn't do anything about it, so keep that in mind, I guess. And this is your desk. By the way, they've replaced the chair, so that's that. And the lamp I just pointed to, they were provided, so very kind of them. Again, I apologize for the mess. Like, the state of, the state of my room right now. You get it, right? Moving out. But first things first, I do want to point out that personally, I found the room to be very dimly lit. So it's only this. This is the source of light that you have other than the window. Personally, myself, I've bought 2 different lamps. This is one of the lamp I got from the free store. The other one I actually bought it. So this is the free store I was talking about. It's behind Elm Hall, so it's really close. And you do have like a heater around this area. It works. Does it work great? Not really, but it's something. And this is the window. Yeah, it came dirty, so and yeah, you can get the view outside. So I really wish I could end the video with my footage, but I just forgot to film Harmony Commons Dining Hall, which is included in your meal plan. But this is what it looks like. This video is from Ella, by the way. Shout out to Ella. Go watch her video on Harmony Commons and Townhouse. Alright, thank you so much for watching and consider subscribing. Bye!